Hey everybody, thanks for tuning in today. My name's Lewis. I'm down here at Vape King in Bonita Springs. Very excited to bring you a review of this device here. It's the Aspire Atlantis. There's a lot of buzz going around the vape community right now about this tank, and there's a couple of reasons why. First of all, this is a low ohm coil in these tanks. They're 0.5 coil sub-ohm. They put out a ton of vapor. Now, what's the allure of that? You can buy this, put the coil in it, fill it with juice, and you're ready to go. Prime it a couple times, and you're vaping. You don't have to rebuild it. You don't have to drip it. Nothing like that. You just buy it, fill it up, throw it on your mod, and you're ready to go. Before I even go any farther in the review, I'm going to show you how much vapor this atomizer puts out. That's about as much vapor as any of my drippers put out. I'm just blown away by this. I mean, I'm excited because new vapors, they get involved with vaping, and of course they see other people with drippers. They say, oh, I want a ton of vapor. So they'll get set up with a cheap setup, and you know, it'll leak or it'll flood, something to that effect. It doesn't put out a ton of vapor. These tanks put out so much vapor for what they are. It's a bottom-fed coil. You know, it's super easy. You just fill it up and you're good to go. It's got a wide bore drip tip on here. I mean, I just can't say enough good things about this tank here. The Aspire killed it with the Nautilus. They did a really good job. You know, there's been some talk about this coming out. Their sub-ohm coils. I've watched a couple of reviews myself, and the anticipation was just through the roof. And I was lucky enough to get my hands on it. These are affordable too. I've seen them go for between $40 and $50. As you saw in the first part of the video, it also comes with the replacement glass tank and also an extra coil. Now these coils, from what I've seen online so far, they last a lot longer than any typical coils do. I'm running 30 watts to this right now on my box mod. I've seen people run as much as 45 watts to these and not burn them out, and they just put out a ton of vapor. The flavor from this tank is remarkable. I've never seen a tank that puts out as much flavor and vapor as the Atlantis. I'm going to have another toke here. I'm impressed every time I hit this. You know, I build, you know, rebuildables and drippers and Genesis style tanks and stuff, and that's great. Some people don't like to build. Some people have shaky hands, or they're just not capable of racking coils, or it's too much of a headache for them. Now people can buy an off-the-shelf tank that puts out vapor, has a ton of flavor, and you know, you don't have to mess with this. This doesn't leak. This doesn't flood. You don't get juice in your mouth. I mean, it's everything that a good tank should be, and it's not even really that expensive. I mean, there's just no other good things I can say about this tank. As far as negatives, there are no negatives, like nothing big to speak of at all. Now, this is a glass tank, so you will have to be careful not to drop it, which, I mean, that's not the tank's fault at all. You know, you've just got to be careful with it, but it does come with replacement glass if you do happen to drop it. And if you drop it more than once, you can also buy another replacement glass piece for that. As far as how often you have to fill this, if I vape on this all day, I usually fill it up in the morning, and usually late afternoon I have to fill it up again. But let me tell you what, that beats dripping and driving any day of the week. You know, if you've been considering grabbing one of these, by all means, treat yourself to one of these tanks, because you know, as far as vaping, you know, easy and no muss, no fuss, no maintenance, no anything like that. You know, you vape on the coil until it tastes burnt, and you just untwist it from there and you just replace it, and it's easy peasy. You know, this would also be a great Christmas gift idea for someone that just got into vaping, that doesn't want, you know, to deal with building or anything to that effect. It's just dynamite. I'm going to take one more rip off of this and see how long I can puff on it. Tons and tons of vapor. and flavor is just unreal. So I definitely recommend if you're in the market for something that doesn't take a lot of maintenance. If you're in the area of Southwest Florida, stop by Vape King. We've got these in stock. We're one of the few shops that actually has this in stock right now. You know, it's a new tank. So it's Lewis at Vape King. Thanks for watching, and we'll have more videos coming your way soon.